stay here. Back at it, making money. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, we got a good song going. See if my buddy's here to say hi. Good one. Let's see what we got going on. Good morning, everybody. I'm up and at 'em, trying to get some work done. What you guys up to? I was looking at the crypto too, so I can give an update. Hey, you got the Toad. Cassie, good morning. Cassie was first. Yeah, Let Me Clear My Throat. That's a good song. You hear that one ever before, Toad? Outside and on YouTube? Uh-oh. That'll drive you nuts, Cassie. That'll give you a headache for sure. Definitely. That's awesome. Yeah, so I was looking at the cryptos. I got a good story to talk about. Pretty interesting. About bots, AIs. I'll talk about that in a couple minutes once somebody else jumps in and sees what's going on. What I was going to say now. Well, before I jumped on, because I had one of the people from JV's chat made a comment that I have a crypto chat, and it's the first time in 3 weeks I heard me talk about crypto. So I got to make sure I start talking about crypto, or else I can't put it in the chat. Shredda, what's up? You're still knocked out, just popping in? That's cool. Thank you for stopping. So he said that that's the first time he heard in 3 weeks of watching any talk about crypto. So I'm going to talk about crypto just for you, in case you're listening. But I was looking at it anyways. I was checking it out. I can't believe it that Ethereum went up to 1,900. Bitcoin's about 24,000. That was him and Han. I should have bought that Bitcoin, or not the Bitcoin, but the Ethereum for, it was a little more than 900 bucks. I could have bought it. I would have doubled. I would have made $1,000 in 3 weeks. That's pretty good, but I didn't. You know. Hey Toad, what you doing? I heard a good song. I got that goddamn friggin' out of the blue. I just start coughing. It's been Friday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Almost 11 days now, and I just start coughing out of the blue now from that stupid. I'm sick. Yep, that's a good one. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, I was thinking about that, so I wish I'd have got that crypto. But if I would have bought it, then who knows if the Coinbase Pro that I got, or I could have got it on Gemini or Robinhood. Those are three I got. If they would lock up the account and not let me get at it, so that's another weird way I didn't buy nothing else. Shib was at like, I think about 1,600, so that's pretty good. At least everything's going up. East Coast swing. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry for snoring, everybody. I got caught up talking for a minute. People love to talk. What the hell am I doing? Losing my brain today. Unless I took one of them dumb pills this morning. If you guys are still there, I'll tell you about. I was talking to this, I don't want to say a kid, but he probably is in his 30s. He's got some computer knowledge. And it was pretty interesting. He was saying that he was talking about bots and like AIs. You know, not necessarily on YouTube, but everywhere. And he said that the bots that people are creating aren't the ones to really worry about, because they're just like programmed to what to look for and what to do. He said, but the ones that aren't, that are just learning off the other bots, they're pretty amazing. In regards to, he said that, like, the bots are going in the chats, and they're picking up who's talking to who and chatting with each other, or just, saying stuff back and forth to each other. And that they might come on eventually. You might pick up on it. You might think you're actually talking to somebody in the chat, and after a couple, sentences back and forth, they'll hit you with something to click on a link. So he said that's the way to tell about a bot. And he said that he thinks in about 5 years it's going to be those new bots that nobody's programming are going to be the big problem. He said that he believes that, not necessarily on YouTube, but on any type of a social media platform, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, he said that he thinks that those bots, they are jumping on people's channels and that, or in the chat, and they're actually, hanging out. Some of them might even be subscribing, and on top of subscribing, they're just multiplying on themselves, so they're just gathering vast knowledge of what's going on whatever channel you might be on, whether it be, my channel, stocks, who knows what you're interested in. But so that was pretty cool. He told me that story about that. I was like, oh, if that is true, that those bots could go on your channel, just keep creating more bots and making more. Hopefully they find me. They got a rock concert on the 18th. I think that's this week, actually. Today's the 15th. Today's the middle of August, right? That's crazy. August 15th. Can't believe how time is flying this month again, too. Maybe tomorrow I'll get out, do something, go to the fair or something. Because yesterday was a good day. I hung out, kind of hid it out. Didn't do YouTube at all. Until last night evening, I jumped on YouTube. I got sucked in, sat there for 2 hours talking. I got a lot done during the day. I got my car out, which was good. I got it to sat for about a year. Started right up. Didn't have to charge the battery or nothing. So she's working good. I'll read that a second, Cash. I'll be at this house in about a minute. Just passing an old Rite Aid drugstore. But yeah, so that was cool when he was talking about that bot he was telling me. Is it true? I don't know. Is he blowing smoke on my butt? Maybe, but he does have some knowledge in regards to. He's younger, so he's more computer literate than I am. Like I said, if they would come join my channel, I got an open invitation for them. They can multiply as much as they want. Should be there in about 30 seconds. I'll check it out. So, but yeah, the lawns are slow still again this week. We need rain, a lot of rain. They said we might get a shower this afternoon. I doubt it, but we definitely need some rain because they're browning out again. But it'll give me another easy week. I'll have an easy week this week. Back to business. I only worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday last week. It was Monday I was a little sick, and then Thursday I said the heck with everything and went into I don't care mode. When I got in the I don't care mode, it's bad to jump into that mode. But I gotta cut down on my. That reminds me, there's a pull sign that guy's driveway. I don't know if you've seen it. It was like a quick short. I don't know if it was definitely on YouTube. It was an African American lady was standing at the top of like a pool slide, and she was gonna dive into the pool. And so she was standing at the top of the pool slide, and it's like she dived into the pool, but she smacked her head off the bottom of the slide. I don't know what she was thinking. Let's see what she said. I'm at this house. Let's see. Who said something about? Okay, told us going to the supermarket. What else did you guys say? He must be. Shredder was having an internet problem yesterday. I'm on a channel. The bots have subscribed to the channel owner doesn't want to hide them because they're subscribed. Yeah, I would do the same thing too. That would be funny. But no, it was interesting on that little comment that he made about that. So I ended up talking to him for like 45 minutes, and that threw me off an hour yesterday. But at least I got my grain out of the way for the week, so I don't have to go back. So then that might be true because what that back when Elon Musk was talking about buying Twitter, he said he want to know what the official count was on how many bots or how many were real accounts. So interesting, pretty interesting though. So hope you're having a good day, Cassie. Toad, I hope you get some good stuff at the supermarket. Get a lot of chocolate. Chocolate is always good. What's this say? A bot named Harley car comes in talking auto stocks. That's cool. That's interesting. That was funny. The house I was at today, he's like, what are you doing with the camera? Some people are so paranoid. It's in the street, honey. Ain't nobody gonna come after you. So I put the camera the right way this time. Oh yeah. Beautiful day out here, Cassie. Beautiful out. It's about 74. We got a little breeze, overcast. No humidity at all, no humidity, so that's definitely a great day. And I'm glad it's not hot because I put my black pants on this morning. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking about cutting grass. I wish I had that girl. I would call her. got to tell you something if you're there. Today's a nice day to do nothing. Nice day to go home and just hang out and do nothing. What'd you say? The Harley. Sounds like here. It is definitely beautiful. And was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. What's today? Monday? It must have been. I think Friday morning. I went to the store at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I had to put the heat on in the car actually. It was a little chilly, but it is a beautiful day for August here too. Unfortunately, the days are going to start cooling off. And then we'll be back to winter. Winter takes forever around here. But winter's been different around here. As in a little snow, and then 3 or 4 days later, the snow all melts away. Which I'm happy with that. But the winters have definitely been, since we got that 7 foot of snow in 2016, which is a weird lake effect event that we had. It's been pretty easy around here. I'm not complaining though. Because I'll take the easy money. Rather easy winter than work too hard. So I was thinking, when I was talking about those bots, I forgot to say where the conversation was going. He said to suggest that keep an eye on VeChain or get involved in VeChain, which I don't got. Because he believes that they're involved in technology trying to figure out how to block them. So, something to think about. Never had VeChain. So that's where that conversation was going. I forgot to mention about that. Yep, I do nicer work than this usually. Just an apartment rental property for somebody. So I give them what they pay for. They don't complain though, so I got that under, sweet. I'm 5 steps ahead of myself today. Back to work Monday, don't feel like working. Got the Monday morning blues. Somebody scream. Somebody's got to be on. Somebody else got to be live. Because none of the guys from JV stopped over to say hi. Yep, I like front porch days. Those are the best. Get yourself a nice drink. Get yourself a little radio. Or even your cell phone nowadays you can use. And play a couple songs that you like to hear. Just enjoy the weather. This one wasn't too bad. I haven't cut these apartments for 2 weeks now. The rental properties I got. That isn't too bad at all. Thought it would have been a lot uglier. But there's that phantom cough that comes out of the blue now. If I try to hold that cough in, it gets worse. I got all my big jobs done. I got no big jobs lined up, so I don't know. I might look for one for another week from now, or 2 weeks. Or actually, Labor Day's coming pretty soon too. I might go after one for Labor Day. Because now I lost 2 weeks of grass cutting. But that's okay. Sometimes money ain't everything. I used to always chase money all the time and go after it and make more money. And now I just getting older. I enjoy sitting home once in a while and doing nothing. And saying the heck with everything. And there's a lot of traffic out today. And this morning I was driving, going to get my equipment, and there was a 55-mile-an-hour 2-lane highway. The freaking guy was going 47 miles an hour. I was like, come on, there's nobody pulling nobody over for anything, cop-wise. You could do 80 miles an hour and they won't bother you. There ain't nobody pulling over anywhere. I missed what you said. I'll check it out in a second. Sorry. I'm just daydreaming. Oh, they got their Demolition Derby car ready. Demolition Derby is on Sunday. It used to be a real good time. Go there when we're younger to the fair. They get like about 200 cars, 5 heats of 40, and they had it the championship round. It was a real good time. But unfortunately, now I got older, I got more things to do. Always short on time nowadays. But like my Amish friend said, I gotta make the time. It's my fault. Which is so true. I wonder if Billy's here. A garage floor. One of my friend's sons puts those garage floors in. They're super nice. Gorilla garage floors, they call them. They turn out beautiful. A lot of money though. $5,000-$6,000 for a double garage, 2-car garage. But I don't got no nice concrete where I live, so not for me. And there's a supplier that supplies them with all them chemicals or whatever. He's actually got an ad on the paper and the TV up here and on the radio. He said that if you come to his showroom and buy any of the materials, he'll teach you everything on how to do it yourself. So we're going to be, probably in the next couple of years, there's going to be a lot of people trying to install garage doors like that. But there is definitely good money. Come on, in my parking spot. You ever seen the lawn cutter, honey? Let's see what we got here, see what you said. So that'd be a good idea. But anyways, anybody looking for a job or something easy to do, I suggest doing DoorDash. DoorDash, you can make a ton of money. Work your own hours. Hey, Simon, what's up, everyone? Hey, Simon, if you're listening, spam me, see if anybody blocks it. Throw the spam on there, we'll see if anybody blocks you. That'll be funny. Having a good day, Simon. It's nice. I know it's early by you. Thank you for stopping. Cassie was here first. We're chatting, talking about the weather, and also Toll was floating around somewhere too. Everybody's hiding out this morning. They got the same idea. Stay home. Take the day off. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm getting back on schedule with getting everything back in action. Like these all were hanging from last week. I didn't do them because I took Thursday off, so that screwed the day up. But I just let them hang. Oh yeah, keep going. Let's see if we get them. Yeah. See if you spam it. That'll be funny if somebody blocks it. I'll unblock it if you get spam. That's awesome. I got a new subscriber, and I subscribed back too. That's awesome. You ain't saying nothing wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong. So I don't know why people blow gaskets over that. Oh, this lawn is shot too. Still in the backyard. I think it's better than a doornail. Gotta cut it though. Gotta make the money. Yep, Simon. I hope you're having a good day. You gotta take some pictures at the ocean with that. Take some pictures of the ocean when you're having a drink somewhere by your house. That'd be nice to see. Put it on Twitter. Check it out. I like your barbecue. Put on. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we were talking about bots, speaking of that, about AIs. You're part of them, it looks like. That's pretty cool. I was just thinking about that. Hey, Cassie, if you're listening, did you ever see the Northern Lights where you live? I only seen the Northern Lights one time where I live. It had to be probably about 30 years ago, and it only lasts for like 20 minutes. It was amazing though. It was like about 7:45 in the fall, so it was dark already. And it was like just like a green fog mist just floating around in the air. But that's the only time I've ever seen the Northern Lights. I always keep forgetting to ask Frank about that whenever we talk. we got to give a crypto update in case Captain's listening. The segment sponsored by Captain. Captain, cryptos are looking good. Everything's up. Maybe a little, maybe a lot. To me, it's up a little, but at least it's up in the right direction. Keep going. I'm only, if it's at 1,600, I bought about 5,200, so I'm still way, way, way down. Let me see what you said, anything in there. I hope I don't break my glasses. It's stuck in my thing. Yeah, it's almost going to break completely now. Shit. Shucks. No spamming. No spamming. Yep. Never seen them. Too much only. Oh, you got too much lights? I got a lot of darkness in the farm. What city? Okay. I got another one step closer to find you, Cassie. One step closer. I hear you can see them from Alaska. Simon, you might be on vacation in Alaska. Actually, you check them out. One of my friends told me that he and his wife used to work. Yeah, I seen it. The Beavis and Butthead, Cassie. I don't remember back in the day. The phone sex line thing. That's funny. But no, I mean, that was real good money back in the day. Call 1-900. I want to see them also. Maybe I can get to Norway one day. Well, I think Cassie, that's true, Simon. Sex does sell. Sex sells. It don't matter, you know, but it does sell. I gotta ask Crazy Ann about that, because Crazy Ann, I want to say she's from either Finland or Sweden. She probably got a good chance to see him. I have to see. She's actually got a lot of subscribers too. I was looking at her channel. She's got 2,800 subscribers on YouTube. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Yep, but Simon, you're definitely right about that. We got a couple of those in our area, adult stores, and they always got company. The best time to go to them, though, is stop in. Not that I go there, I'm just saying, a friend told me, is go, you know, about like 7, 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, and no lie, you'll see a couple pimps dressed up. It's unbelievable. A couple ladies, and vice versa. You never know nowadays, but it's funny. Check it out. And in California, they gotta have a lot, I would think, compared to up here. They're playing a good one, Simon, for you. I see Simon winding and grinding up on the floor. I know you see me looking at you. This one goes out to Simon.
You already know I wanna love you. You already know I wanna love you. You already know.
Yep, Simon, that song's for you. It's a shout out from Paul on the East Coast to Simon on the West Coast. That's for sure. Gotta make sure I put the gate up. I'm getting one step ahead of myself again. See what you guys said. Hey, Nate, what's up? How's it going? Yeah. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping, Kalani. What's going on? Haven't seen you. It's been a while, my friend. Let's see what we picked up. That brings money. No, that's okay. I'll tell you what's another good job too. If you got a club by you, an adult club, just be the waitress lady. They make good tips actually. And you ain't got to be part of that. Oh yeah, Mr. Simon's got the Saturday Night Fever going. You only got to put up with a little of the BS. I'll tell you a quick story about that. So we used to go all the time because my wife's pretty cool. She, you know, she lets my leash pretty long, so she's cool about that. She's not, you know, offended like somebody else. Many other people's wives are like, "Oh my God." So we went one time to speak of the lady. She wasn't a shot girl. She was actually like a cocktail waitress at the club. It's just an adult club though, you know. So the one lady was hanging out, a younger girl back in the day, and she, so the waitress comes up and she goes, "Oh," and she had an accent on her. She was European, and she goes, "Oh, you don't want to be with whatever, blah, blah, blah," whatever her stage name was, the lady's stage name. And there was probably 4 of us there at the table. So we're laughing, and she goes, "You need a good man," or so she says, "You need a good woman like me." And she says, she likes, her hobbies are cooking, cleaning, and sewing. I almost fell off the chair laughing so hard because she cooks, cleans, and sews. She says, "You don't want none of the ladies that work here." I said, "Yep, they're all about the money. Gold diggers." If you're listening, Smiles, that's for you, gold diggers. Can you hear me, man? We in harmony. Can you hear me, man? Yep, Jamie Foxx is a good one, too. I like having fun. So we got the crypto update. We got to give a crypto update. Sponsored by Captain. Crypto's looking good. Looking real good. Everybody, a couple weeks ago, we were all complaining that it was in the toilet. Now, if we can get our money from the crypto people, from the exchanges, that'll be good. But now I can start looking at them again because they're going up just a little bit. And that is a good thing. For how long? I don't know. I always kick myself in the butt for not buying Ethereum, but like I said, that's a whole nother story. Stupid story on my part. Yeah, these lawns ain't growing at all. I gotta cut them anyways. I gotta make money. My wipers on. Hopefully the shop I'm going to's got my truck almost done, so I get it back. My main plow truck. I missed that truck. That's a nice little truck I got. So I don't care if it gets scratched up or dinged a little bit. It don't matter. It made its money back the first year I had it, so this will be the 4th year of snowplowing with it. So no major breakdowns. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. See if the cop is hiding at this corner. He likes sitting at the stop sign to give you a ticket. Nope, no hanging out today. Hey Cass, if you're still listening, how was Clay still on vacation this week? If you're still listening, I wonder when he was coming back. Cause I seen he made a video. He was sitting somewhere else. He wasn't home. I saw that last night. That video. If he's on, I'll jump over and say hi. Try to make everybody happy. There's that phantom cough. Man, for 2 weeks the sun didn't grow at all. Just the weeds grew here. Yeah, he was a lyrical gangster. Wow, it's noon already. Time goes by fast when you're having fun. So no extra work this week, which is good because I gotta go do something. I gotta go out either to the casino again or to the fair. We ain't doing nothing, honey. That's what we're doing. Try not to do that again. Put the camera the wrong way. Murderer. Oh, shit. Murderer. middle one. Uh-oh. There we go. Maybe that'll be better. If anybody's hanging out anymore, if everybody's taking a nap. Because I'm ready to take a nap too. Switch this camera around, see what's going on. What do we got to see? I was watching your disc. You were watching Mullen hoping it goes to 95 cents. Sick of it. Yeah, but that's going to happen. You're going to sell it at 95 cents. You'll make a couple of dollars and it's going to go up. It happened to me a lot before. But like you said, if you had enough of it, you had enough time to take your money and move on to something else. See what else you said. I'm up on ETH and BT, about 10% away from breaking even on ADA. Yeah, I sold my ADA Cardano. Don't got no more, but I still got my Ethereum and Bitcoin. Hang on, those is good. $2,400, you're in good shape actually. $2,400. I'm at 5,200. I bought at a bad time. There was all those videos on YouTube when I bought it, kept saying, if you invest $1,000 in SHIB, you'll get 17 million, almost 18 million coins, and when it goes up to whatever, you'll be a millionaire. So I fell for that gimmick. But what are you gonna do? I put $1,000 into it. Last time I checked a couple months ago, it was down to like $220, so that wasn't a good one. See what else you guys said on that. But just a waiting game. Not sure. I didn't get notification that he was live. I haven't looked. Doesn't look like it. He's live today. Simon, you're still here? Good. That's cool. Everybody else, they must have took a vacation day too, because there's only so many days you can watch it, and of the same bad news day after day after day. It just doesn't end. Well, the good news is that my truck is still inside the shop over here, so that's good news there, because that means that hopefully I'll get it back this week. That's what I'm hoping. I can get back in business. The air conditioner works in that truck too. Air conditioner in my Prius don't work. It goes warm air. Tried to fix it, but I can't figure it out. But then I was also thinking about it up here in Buffalo. You know, we only get really maybe stretching it 3 months where it's pretty warm, where the air conditioner's nice, and then the rest of the time we need the air conditioner. So the only thing I don't like is the humidity part, but I would rather drive with the windows open anyways. Unless it's super humid, then it's nice to jump in the truck for a minute and cool off on your way to the next house. That's what I was thinking about too. Simon, if you're listening, Simon, we met a guy in another chat, and he said he lives by the 405, wherever the 405 is, Bayou, California. And it was pretty funny. He said, if you take the 405, what it stands for, it's going to take you 4 or 5 hours to get there, depending on where you're going. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I thought that was pretty funny when he said that. All this mess I got to weed whack over here. There's crap everywhere. Spider webs are the best. You walk through them. Right here, a ton of them. Somebody's cooking pizza at the pizzeria. You can smell it. It smells good. Nice and greasy. So New York State rust. You guys want to see rust? Look at that. It's living in the Rust Belt. Look at that baby. Yep, thank you, salt. New York State salt. So I try not to drive the wife's truck too much. Got a $45,000 loan on that thing. 6 years, so I don't want it to rot away. I drove it all the time, it would rust away in 6 years. Since we're talking about rust, this is what it does to your pickup truck. Happens to all of them. Don't matter if it's a Ford, Chevy, or a Dodge. They all rot away because there's like foam sprayed in there. It just gets in there, it stays moist and rots it away. Sits in the taillights. Gets up on the edge of your bed and just rots it all out. But what can you do? Guess it cuts down on the accidents, the road salt. But it sure beats your cars up. And trucks. That's why if I don't get nothing new, I try to buy something from out of state. From Maryland or below, North Carolina. I'll pay the shipping fee to get it shipped, $1,000. Because $1,000 to pay for shipping is a lot cheaper than trying to get rust repair. Rust repair is hard. It's like that salt makes it perfect up here. Buffalo, a lot of days it's like in upper 20s and 30s, low 30s, and it just eats it right away. Keeps working just when you're sitting there doing nothing at home. Unless you get it off. Which I ain't got time to go to the car wash all the time. Although when I first got the other truck, I used to take a sprinkler for watering your lawn. And I throw it under the truck for 10 minutes and just let it run and blast off all the or get most of the salt off it. Believe me, every little bit helps when it comes to getting rid of the salt. Oh, I got crap in my face. Okay, if anybody asks, I blew it that one. I blew the sidewalks off. I'm not putting my seatbelt on, dude. Come on, kid, I'll run you over. Stay out of the way. The big bad Prius is coming through. That's for sure. See if anybody's got anything to say before I jump out. Oh, hey, Connie. Nice to see you, Connie. Thank you for stopping. We just got a little small talk going. It's a little slow today. Not many people, but I appreciate anybody who stopped by, so thank you. Thank you a million. Oh, never mind, 405 area code. No, I'm talking about, Simon, if you're still listening in the background, I'm talking about where Pika missing. The 405 freeway in California. I don't know exactly where it is. I'm not from California, but they were talking about the 405 freeway. Midwest Rush 2. I used to have a truck with cardboard floorboards. Oh, didn't stop yet. Too hard. All right, go on to the street below. I had that. That's such a funny story. I had back in the day, my second car, I had my first car, my sister gave me a 1980 Plymouth Volare. It was a 4-door. It was like a grandpa car. And it was super nice and clean and everything. So she wanted to trade it in, but she got no offer for it, so she said she'd give it to me. So I wanted a Camaro back in the day. So this probably was 87, I would say. 87, because I was born in 71, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. At 87, I was 16, so I got my permit and I got my license the same year. Like within a month, I got my license, my permit. So I wanted to get a Camaro so bad. So I went to you say with a swap sheet. It was a paper like similar to like a, look online, but this actually was a newspaper they would make weekly. So somebody had a 77 Camaro. It was a piece of crap. It was so rusted everywhere. The floors, the bottom of the doors, the rocker panels. So the guy wanted 500 for it. So he took 300 though. 300 cash. I had no extra money. He didn't want it. It was a piece of junk. So we actually went and we looked for like street signs that got knocked over, and I actually made floors out of it from stop signs and like no parking signs. And then we didn't know how to weld back then, so we used pop rivets. Pop rivet, just drill a hole in the metal and then drill a hole in this piece of metal you're putting down into the steel, and you just squeeze it a couple times and it expands and it holds it down. And then we put caulk on it just to try to keep the water out. So, but yeah, I've been down that road. It was a lot of fun back in the day. But we were creative when we were young. Didn't have no extra money. Couldn't afford to pay nobody to do it, so you had to think of ways to do it yourself. And we didn't have the magical YouTube to look stuff up. You just had to wing it, I guess they would say. But yeah, the rust is tough up here. Real tough. The season probably starts from mid-November. They probably start throwing a little bit of salt in the morning when it dips down like in the upper 20s or 30s. And that salt season lasts all the way through probably to April at least. If they put some salt down. And now it gets even better because they put brine, but I do like the brine because the brine really, as a pre-treatment, brine really sticks good to the pavement, and it really works good with the salt. But the brine, it sticks on everything. And it's not like a beet juice, like a lot of the states using like a beet juice mix, like a pulp mix to do, but they don't use it. I don't know what the brine's made out of, but it does. It also eats it, so But I made some videos in the past on fluid film. Those are my best hitting ones. I'm gonna do some more of those. I got a lot of views off them and subscribers. So I screw around and do it myself because you could pay somebody to do it, pay $200 or $300, and I could buy a can of it for $40, and I could do 2 cars for $40. But I also had to buy the kit to spray it. So the kit to spray it was $80. But it definitely helps you save your stuff. People got their friendly neighborhood pit bull out. Get your ass if you could. I was just thinking, Connie, guys, if you're still there, Connie's friends with JV, and she's a lot on Uncle John's channel. If you see Funky Uncle John, those guys are friends. So guys, say hi to Connie. I don't want to be rude. So Connie, thank you for stopping. cats. And I forgot to tell everybody, you got to check out Blake TV. Blake TV. He's going to give me a push, he said, if I give him a push. So to the million and millions of people that listen, like Blake says, thank you, everybody. Friggin' dog. Friggin' dog hasn't stopped barking since I got here. There's my stupid cough back again. Stupid dog. Thank you for saying hi, KFC. All over the muffler? Oh, I never tried the muffler trick. With the muffler trick, I used to get like they made like a tape. You'd wrap it up with like a tape, but it only lasted for a couple days. Similar like duct tape, and then when it got hot, the tape would seat itself, and it would melt. But when I was young, I don't want to say I was a punk, but you know, I didn't care if my mufflers were loud. Now that I'm older, it's very aggravating. Loud mufflers, especially when they drive by, you're trying to sleep in the middle of the night and you got a Harley Davidson. It's as loud as could be. So now I like quiet. When I was younger, I liked the stuff loud, so. It made a funny story. We had a friend that he had a 73 Dodge Dart. It was a grandma car. And it had a 6-cylinder in it, so it was slow. And we wanted to have fast cars when we were younger, back in high school. So this car was in real nice shape because it was never driven and parked in a garage. So that's the first thing we did. We got it home. We cut the muffler off of it. We put a cherry bomb muffler on it. Yep, we ruined the value of the car instantly. But it was loud. It was pretty funny though. But we did dumb things when we were young. To try to be cool, try to get noticed. And where'd it get us? Nowhere. And all those cars we had back in the day, we used to sell them for $500, and now you can't even get a bumper off them for $500. But that's what you live and learn. That's for sure. Over this lady ain't home because she's a pain in the butt. This lady was a super good customer, and I don't know what happened. And I listened to too many complaints, and I did it to myself. I listened to too many complaints, and now she likes to call about other stupid stuff. This lady asked me 3 weeks ago when I was hair cutting if I took any rocks out of here. And I said to her, what the hell would I do with a rock? With your rocks? I don't want your rocks. They ain't even worth $1. So I don't know why I would take her rocks, but maybe she's losing it, maybe. I don't know. Anything's possible. So hopefully if she's here, she won't come out. I don't feel like talking. There we go. Oh, shit. That's a good day to take a nap. Getting sleepy. Must be getting close to nap time. I was thinking about lunch today. I think for lunch I'm going to get some rodeo burgers from Burger King. They're pretty good and they're pretty cheap actually, so cheap is good. Robert, I'm out of breath. Hey Robert. Hey Joe. What's up guys? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Let's see what you guys got going on. Coffee can for the mufflers. Connie said hi. Cassie said hi back. Stop calling me. I'm not going to lunch today. I'll be stuck there all day if I go to lunch. Someone drove by and offered $100 for my car. I gotta take my glasses off to read what she wrote. See what she said. Somebody offered you $100 for your car, which is not very good because it's not a big offer. I know that I haven't moved it for a year. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. Let me answer that text back. So they'll leave me alone. It's definitely worth more than $100 for a car. Good morning. What kind of car is it? I'll give you an idea. What year is it? Make, model? I'll give you an idea what it might be worth. I would say any car you can get to the junkyard is worth about $400 or $500 if it's whole. Good morning. Good afternoon. We're all here. Good, not going. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. I'm answering the phone, so they're all texting me now. Are you going to lunch? Are you going to lunch? No, I'm not going. Doing well. Good, Robert. Good, Joe. Hope Joe's up. Finally, hope Joe's up and taking his nap. A 2005 Mercury Sable. Well, if it's got aluminum rims on it, which I think it does, because that should be a Sable should be a higher version for Mercury. Those are worth at least $100, maybe more. But if it starts, you know, any car that starts and drives, even if it needs a brake line or something, it's got to be worth at least $1,000 or more. You know, like a winter beater, I call them winter beaters around here. A winter beater, let me see what it says. 2005. Oh, Joe's playing basketball. I like that one. Basketball is fun. As they say, basketball courts in the summertime got girls there. That's DJ Jazzy Jeff, the French Prince. He says that. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I would think, Cassie. I would say, you know, if it starts, if you can get it to start and move back and forth a little bit, you know, it might be worth more than $1,000 to you. I'm not sure what it's worth to you though, but you know, I wouldn't let it go for $100. You know, but then again, if you're dead broke and you need $100, you know, that might be another situation too. But yeah, I would say any car that, you know, runs and drives, I don't care if it needs a muffler or the headlights don't work or it needs an inspection or something, it's at least worth $1,000. Especially nowadays, because I've been looking to, with my Prius, I want to get another Prius because I got 365,000 miles on it. And I hit a deer by my house about, this will be 2 years ago coming this winter, so a year and a half ago I hit a deer, but I fixed it. That's why I got the gold parts on the front. Did it myself. I never got it painted. I could paint it myself, but I don't feel like it. Don't got the time or the motivation. But I want to get a new Prius or a newer one with less miles. And I replaced the battery in it, the big hybrid battery. That was $1,600 I paid. But the amount of miles I put on, I put 100,000 miles on in a little less than 3 years already. But I drive all the time, all over. But everything's just overpriced still in regards. That's why I should sell the wife's nice 3/4 ton truck. I should put it up for sale now because I could get more than what I actually paid for it. So, but then I got to find another truck. That's another problem. And then I got to get another plow blade for that truck because I don't, you know, I got 2 plow trucks. That's my 3rd plow truck, but that's a nice one. I got a real junky backup one for an extreme emergency. But I'm probably going to sell that real junky one I could get 3,000 for that super junky one and use that towards my $600 truck payment for a couple months in the wintertime. But it's just me being lazy. I just gotta go get it done and make it happen because sitting around ain't doing nothing, and I'm a procrastinator. I wait to the very end. Like if it's gonna snow, I don't put this plow blade on until it snows. Actually starts snowing. I don't care if it's 5 o'clock in the morning that day it's snowing or the night that starts snowing. Because if I put the plow blade on, it doesn't snow. And then I'm also worried about the there's that stupid cough again. Like that superstitious. I get superstitious that if I put the plow blade on, I'm gonna jinx myself and make it snow. So it's just like for instance, if I think it's gonna snow, like I'll watch one channel. There's three major ABC, NBC, and CBS out here that they're over the air free stations, and they all got good newscasts. And I'll watch one weather channel like it says it's gonna snow 4 or 6 inches. I'll watch another channel and I hope that they say less, and that channel might say 2 or 3 inches. Hey, Julia Gulia, what's up? We're on break. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll watch that other channel, and that one might say, oh, we're going to get 6 to 10 inches, so I'll go with the channel that's got the least amount of forecast. So just so I don't get bummed out, because the hardest thing about snow plowing is how unpredictable it is, and also getting started. Once you get started, it's easy squeezy. It's just looking out the window saying, should I go, shouldn't I go, should I go, shouldn't I go? But once you get there and get going, it's no big deal. It's super easy. And if you ever did it, I mean, it's stressful driving around in the snow. I mean, if you drove like a large plow truck for the city or something, or the town or village, wherever you might live, that would be a different story, because everybody's in a rush, that's for sure on that. So, but yeah, another thing too, Cassie, go on, if you want to get an idea what your car's worth, just look on that Facebook Marketplace and see what they got going. Just type in that year and it'll pop up. It'll give you an idea. You'll get some clunkers for pennies, and you'll get some nice ones on that. What's up, Julia? How are you? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I haven't been looking around on the other guys' channels over the weekend, so I don't know if you're on anybody's other channel. I didn't catch you nowhere because I tried hiding it from YouTube on yesterday just so I can get stuff done. And then I got stuck. Later on at night, I was on for like 2 hours on Thrash's channel. But I had a good time. We laughed. That's all it's about, was having fun. But I didn't spy on nobody. I didn't spy on nothing at all. No secret lurking or nothing. Just hanging out. You were on there then? And he was on live, I think, this morning, too. All the crypto guys are on. I all thought they'd be talking about AMC to the moon, but AMC's doing good at $25. I haven't checked it since this morning. So we got to have a captain update. A captain. All the crypto is doing good. It's up. So I hope whatever crypto you might be into is in the green. But don't get too confident, because as soon as it goes up, it comes down just as fast. Hey, Kalani, I was thinking too that you probably ain't here anymore. I had a thought. I was thinking about, you're saying your break even is 2,400. Well, what I would consider doing, if we get to 2,400, or when we do get to 2,400, if it's not looking good, maybe sell half of whatever you got. So say if you got 5 million, sell half of them and keep that money off to the side so you can buy back in if it goes down, or jump in on another opportunity somewhere else with a different coin possibility. But don't chase no super long shots, because then you probably lose your money for sure. But that's just a thought. Sell half of it. And if it goes up a little more, well, you lost. But you can catch it maybe when it drops back down. Because if you read all the charts and all that, it's definitely, I believe what that one guy was saying. You guys might not like him, but he's the only one that's got common sense. The common sense investor. I do believe his algorithm thought that it's all just computer generated, so I do believe it. And then, like, just say, for instance, it's going up, and then it goes down and up and then down. And then say, for instance, you get like a stupid, little spike, like let's say AMC jumps to $5, it goes up $5 more. All of a sudden you get that big spike, it'll run up. And so say it goes from 20 to 25, and then at 25, it'll start sitting there and see people are buying at 25, and if not, it's going to go down a little bit. And then once they start buying, it'll start going back up, and it's just made. I don't think we could beat the computer ever. It's just how somebody programmed it. They're pretty smart to figure out how to keep everything going on that. That's for sure. But that's my thoughts. I could be totally wrong. Yeah, he was on this morning. Yeah. He's okay. I'm not a huge fan of him because they were slamming some of them guys in the past. I seen other people they were talking about AMC, and it don't matter what stock it is to me. They're all the same. So you gotta treat everybody with respect like that. So, but that's cool. I'm glad you like them. I just watch it because you're on there sometimes, so I can see what you're talking about. You know, and I haven't watched Ape Father in a while. Last time I seen him, he was in his hot tub drinking a beer. That was a couple days ago. But I've been so busy doing nothing. I got nothing done, coming off vacation. Yeah. He's cool. Definitely. But like I said, ain't checking many people out. Uh-oh. Somebody's stealing the car over there. Yeah, but we got a nice day. I got sick last week, Julia, so I couldn't make that the Joan Jett, Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison. My friends went, I saw a bunch of videos, and then the next day was Metallica. I couldn't see them either. You haven't been watching Ape Father lately? So I missed out last week. Wednesday was that Motley Crue day. I missed it, and then yeah, I got sick again for the second time this year. But it wasn't as bad. It was only sick for 15 hours straight, but that wasn't bad this time. But my friends went to it, and they said that Vince Neil didn't sing too good for Motley Crue. They said, but Poison and Def Leppard put on a real good show. They didn't give much comment on Joan Jett because I think they got there a little late, so I don't know what happened on that part. And then Motley Crue, they said that was a great time. That was the next night. So, and then we had a football game on Saturday up here, but I'm not a big football fan, so I watched it on TV. Something to do. But that's about all I got going on. So this week I'm getting back in the groove. It's been 11 days, and I was only, real sick for 15 hours, and after that it got better. But I lost all my motivation last week. And all I got left out of it is a stupid cough now. Also, out of the blue, I'll start coughing like I smoke cigarettes. I don't know what that's all about. But this was nowhere as bad. That's what they said about Buffalo, too. They were talking. There's a bunch of, they put a bunch of videos up on Facebook, but I seen Motley Crue back in the day. They came to Buffalo for Girls, Girls, Girls. That was a real good show. That's when Tommy Lee, he came out with his drum kit. And he went upside down. Well, I do feel better, thank you. I feel a million times better. I worked last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I got the Thursday morning blues last week, so I didn't work last week. I said to screw it, just stayed home. Tried to get some stuff done, but I didn't get nothing done because I got sucked into watching YouTube. And whenever I get sucked into watching YouTube, I get lazy, I get my favorite drink out, and I start paying attention to what people are talking about. Next thing I know, it's an hour gone by, and then it's 2 hours gone by. But I have fun. But if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't do it. I gotta go in the shade because I can't see in the sun. Put these glasses on. What do we got here? Yeah, Rutherford. That's cool. And Upside Down was a drum kit. Yeah, back in '87 he did that. It was pretty cool. Oh, we got a train going. But yeah, it was a good time. I went to all those concerts when I was younger. I used to work for an ambulance service back in the day. And we would be able to get it for free because they had a contract with the Buffalo Sabres and the Buffalo Bills. And they provided the ambulance service. So as long as you had your uniform on, you just jump in the back of the ambulance and get inside. You go everywhere except for, the actual backstage part. But anywhere else you can go. So it was a good time though. But the best show I went to, no lie, was it's a tie actually. It was the Village People at the casino with YMCA. That one was super good. And then also a Culture Club. Boy George, he came about 4 years ago before everybody got sick. And he played a 2,000 seat at the casino, the little venue they got, 2,000 seat. And everybody danced every single song. Everybody was dancing, so that was a hell of a good time. That was definitely good. Yeah, YMCA. I only played a 45-minute show, but it was awesome actually. That was a good time. But I've been to many, many concerts. I enjoy going out, but then I gotta watch because I get carried away. So I gotta watch going out. I have too many Pepsis. And you can't drive home because you don't want to get tickets anymore. I got a real nice place up by us up by Niagara Falls, New York. It's a park. It's called Art Park. It's super good. It's got a real good view of the gorge just before Niagara Falls. It's probably about 5 minutes before Niagara Falls. And there's only one way in and one way out. And after every show, they got the DWI checkpoint set up. So that ain't cool. So you got to take it easy and not get carried away because they stop every single car and talk to you for a couple seconds just to get a whiff. So that takes the fun away, actually. Unless you get somebody who could drive. But then you got to be stuck with that. I don't like going designated drivers either because then you're stuck there sitting for everybody else getting ready to go home. I'll be back in a minute. That's funny. I got a story. If you're still there, I'll tell you. Everybody should get a laugh out of it or say what a dork I am. Because I'm still a dork. Still a dork at my old age. Some things you just can't shake. That's for sure. That's funny. Hey Clayton, thank you. No Clay today, Julie. I don't think so. Cassie said no earlier. I haven't looked. I haven't took a peek. I've been talking. Hey Julie, if you're still there, let me know. I'll tell you a funny story. You'll laugh about concerts if you're still there. Clayton, how are you? Nice to join. You're not getting no notifications? Like I said, I was talking to Cassie earlier. I said that I seen he did a video yesterday. He was somewhere at a hotel or something, probably made the video. But I'll tell you this quick story. So I've been to so many concerts and I like going to see like I saw Richard Marx like 7 times, Vanessa Williams 4 times, Michael Bolton twice. But I like going to all the older concerts. So a funny story is I had back in the day I had a top 10 list of ladies that I liked when I was younger. And so my top 10 list, number 1 was Tiffany Amber Thiessen. That's Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell. She was my favorite. And then back in the day, for a second, I liked Alyssa Milano way back when she was on Who's by the Boss. I liked her. And then my third choice was Vanessa Williams. She's older than me, but I liked her just because of her true beauty. And the only reason I really recognized her was because they were talking about the controversial nude pictures from Miss America back in the day. So that's how she came on my radar. And then 4th and up out of my top 10 were just, local ladies from the area that I knew. My top 10 list. So my story back to that is, which is funny. So Vanessa got remarried, probably about maybe 8 years ago, I'd say. And she got married to a guy from Buffalo, New York. Well, he actually lives in Depew. And Depew is like 20 minutes from where I'm at right now. It's not far at all. And so I was laughing. I tell everybody the story. I said, you know what? The guy's from Depew, so he's probably Polish, because it's like a Polish area, most of the people. And I'm Polish and English. And I said that could have been me. And then my wife reminded me that she met him in Egypt. They were on a cruise with her teenagers or something for a high school present, and he said you could never afford to go on a cruise to Egypt, because she said she saw the guy and he started talking because he had a Buffalo Sabres hockey shirt on, and so I started a conversation. But yeah, I ain't got that kind of change. But yeah, that was my one chance possibly that. And then she got married up here in Buffalo. That was a big shindu. But that was my story of possibly getting married to a famous person. But I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But it's okay. Life goes on. Keeping it real. Plus, I could never afford her either. Not cutting grass, I'd have to cut 1,000 lawns a week. And that probably still wouldn't be enough money. First time she gets married for love, the second time you get married for money. Yep. But that was my claim to fame back in the day. I knew all the answers, but I knew nothing at all. Connecting. Yep, you're laughing. That's good. I'm glad you laughed. I like laughing and having fun. Try to have an hour of fun a day, laughing and being happy. Life's too short to be miserable and worried about everything, because worrying ain't gonna make it no better. That's for sure. I'm back on schedule now, so I don't know where I want to start. Start cutting. It's 1 o'clock already. Guess I could go out. Hey, how you doing? So what do I gotta stop for a second here? What you wrote? I missed it. Let's see what you said. He said, "So what do I think about all this ape stuff going on? I don't on ape. I don't have ape. I'm not familiar with it 100%. I know." Toad was talking with Frank on Friday about it a little bit. They were going back and forth in the chat. But my buying power is tied up in regards to... I don't want to put no more money into it right now on anything because I'm scared that the stocks or the... I don't know about the AMC split either. I don't follow the stocks at all. I just watch and see what the guys are talking about in the stocks. I don't know, because how could you make a split with all those synthetic shares? I don't know. That just doesn't make sense. But if there's a way for those guys to get out of it somehow, there's my stupid cough back. Those the hedge funds to get out of paying. Who knows what they're going to think up on that? But like I said, with all the different coins in that, I guess got everything. Well, I mean, if for some reason if I lose all my money between Coinbase and Gemini I got and Robinhood, it's an okay amount of money. It's nothing crazy, But then again, 25,000 to somebody might be crazy money, but I'm hoping I can turn that 25,000 in a couple of years into 100,000 or more. Because I was really thinking of keeping everything until 2030 and then trying to cash out on some of this stuff. Because that's my retirement plan. Because being self-employed, I never thought I would run out of money. And I always just kept... I was bad with money, too. If I made money, I would spend money as fast as I made it. So I was bad like that, too. Because I never thought I would run out of money. Because there's always work out there. It's just that a lot of the people, they're waiting on getting the work done until it absolutely has to be done. And then you come in, whether it be cutting the grass or trimming bushes or... putting a roof on the house, or if you got something wrong with your car, you don't take it to the mechanic or whatever till it's, really, really, really bad. And it's kind of, in my area, it's kind of situation too. I mean, unless you want to go out and do the work for, cheap. When I mean cheap, it's just, make some dollars off of it, but don't make crazy dollars. So, but I'm happy where I'm at. I'm saying I got enough customers, I got enough work, snow plowing work, and grass cutting that. I don't have to panic. I only lost 2 weeks so far grass cutting in regards to it being so dry. But last week helped out a little bit with it being dry because I was sick. So, but I really wasn't that sick. But that helped out. But it's a tough call. I mean, because I started my grass cutting business and I made a couple $100 a day. Then I want to make more than a couple $100 a day. Then I want to make $1,000 a day. It's kind of like the greed factor. And then before you know it, you make your, $8,000 a day off of working, and you got to pay a helper or two helpers, and then if they don't show up or if they got an excuse, they don't feel like working, it's just, it all falls back on you, and then the customers call, and if you're behind, they call you, and anybody who's helping you out, they could care less because they're not answering the calls and get nobody breathing down their neck, so you just got to find a happy point where you're happy with. And that's hard. Back in the day, I used to be a material girl, living in a material world, and I am a material girl. That used to be me. But now I don't care what you drive. I don't care how nice your house is. Some people got some real nice houses that are impressive, but they got 2 family income, they make a lot of money, and that's all they do is work. Just to pay for that thing. So, like I said, I'm not too great. Not too worried about small stuff anymore. I made all them stupid mistakes when I was younger. Like I tell you a quick crazy stupid story. So way back in the day, one of the first credit cards I ever got. So this would have been 32 years ago, my first credit card, no lie. It was a quick fill. It was a gas station. It was called Quick Fill back in the day. And there's still some around, but not many. They're out of Pennsylvania. Because back in the day, the gas stations around here used to be called Mobil or Atlantic. And Atlantic got bought out by Sunoco by us. And now all the gas stations are coming from like the Midwest to our area, like Speedway and that. They're coming and taking over now. But my first credit card I ever got was from a Quick Fill. And they gave me a $500 limit for buying gas. And man, I thought I was the king. So I'm not, come on, battery. So I thought I was the king. They gave me $500. So they gave me $500 credit limit, so I thought I was the king. So I was buying gas like crazy. And back then, gas was like 93, 94 cents, so it wasn't much. I just turned 51, so that was back in like 87, 88. I was like 18 years old. So that was 32 years ago. So they gave me a $500 gift card or $500 credit card, so I didn't think I'd have no... I was born in 1971. That's when I was hatched, 1971. So I got that credit card, and I was using gas like crazy. I had this junky old Camaro that ate a ton of gas, but I didn't care because gas was cheap, and they were putting it. That's cool. And so I got my first bill, and it was like I didn't max it out yet. I used like maybe $300 in the first month of $500 in gas. I mean, I was driving everywhere. I was going to the moon and back because I had free gas, I thought. And then that first bill came, and they owed like minimum payment was like $45. So I delivered pizzas back then. But back in the day, that was a lot of money. And so I had that charge card, and after 4 months, I screwed it up and screwed up all my credit thanks to getting $500 worth of gas. And also, I had a J.C. Penney charge card back in the day too. They gave me $300. I thought I was the man. I went there, bought a pair of sneakers. Back in the day, I used to wear Reeboks because they had Converse, Nike, Reebok, and Puma. And I used to break dance. I used to like wearing Puma stuff, Puma or Adidas. So I bought a pair of Reeboks. They were like $150 out of that $300. But I thought that I deserved it, and I didn't think about paying the money back on it. So that got me too, between the gas card and that card. So I had bad credit for years after that. But that was stupidity on my part. I shouldn't have did that. But now I know I make sure. I forgot to take that bag home too. I gotta make them dumb mistakes in regards to I don't want to play the credit card game anymore. Did it. I found out in life it's a lot easier just to walk in places now and sign for it. Then I have to go ask, Mom to borrow you a couple dollars to buy something because you're short, or for whatever reason your stove might break or your refrigerator might take a crap if you're short. But I'm not in that position anymore, so I'd rather just sign for it and just, if you got to pay some interest, just roll it onto a bank 0% interest card. That's what I do all the time. For 15 months. Sometimes you get lucky to get one for 21 months with no interest, and you can pay that sucker down quickly on your charge cards. Because charge cards are like kids, man. They never go away. They keep haunting you forever. On that point. But that's life. You live and learn. You make dumb mistakes. And hopefully you learn from them. So, like I said, I'm going to get Burger King for lunch today. That's what I'm going to go do in a couple minutes. I'm going to call it the day in a couple minutes and figure out my workload for tomorrow. It'll all be easy. The whole week will be easy because the lawns are all stunted. They're all browned out. So that'll be good. Good on my end, So anybody who was in the chat today, thank you. Cassie was first. Thank you, Cassie. And then Toad was here for a while. He disappeared. He said he was going shopping or something. I don't know if he came back to the chat. Connie, thank you, Connie. Stop by. Who else? Clayton, whoever Clayton is. If that's our buddy Clay, thank you for stopping. Taking a minute out of your busy day on vacation to stop by. Simon was here. Simon spammed the chat. I don't know if they busted him or not. Julia, thank you for stopping also. It was fun to talk. Robert and Joe were here too. I forgot Robert and Joe. Julia, you got to check out Robert and Joe. Type that in your YouTube. Robert and the and side. Joe. Robert and Joe. Look them guys up. They're funny as hell. You'll laugh your ass off watching them. Good time. I do a live chat with a bunch of people. Yeah, Robert, R-O-B-E-R-T, the and sign, Joe, J-O-E. You'll laugh when you check them out. And they're always live on YouTube. They're going to change YouTube's name to RobertTube. And that'll be good. What time was it? 1:15. So I'm going to get wrapping up then. But Julia, thank you for stopping. Anybody in the background, thank you. Whoever's in the back, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping and hanging out. Giving me some watch time. So everybody have a great day. I'll catch everybody later somewhere. Yep, talk to you later, Julia. Thank you. I'll see you guys. Thank you. I'll see you later. I'll see you on somebody's chat somewhere. But yeah, check out Robert and Joe. So you guys have a great day. Thank you. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.